Slope-intercept formula or point-slope formula? That is the question. Let's look at this problem. We're going to write the equation of the line passing through the points -2, 1, and 2, -4. All right, so I went ahead and I labeled my points x1, y1, and x2, y2 for a reason there. So suppose you walk into a test and you're like hyperventilating, you don't know how to start. I have no idea how to do this, I have no idea how to do this. So you gotta ask yourself one question. What would Luke Skywalker think? Well, in Star Wars: A New Hope, you know, towards the end where he's in his X-Wing fighter and he's going to try to blow up the Death Star, he hears this voice, right? Luke, use the Force, Luke. Use the slope, Luke. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to use the slope on this bad boy to start. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're going to go -4 minus 1 over 2 minus a minus 2. Now, be careful, this denominator will not go to 0. In fact, we're looking at -4 over -4 minus 1 over 2 plus 2. That is the slope of -5/4. So at this point, I'm going to use that slope, and let's use the slope-intercept formula here. And we're going to plug it in for n, -5/4. So the question now is where to go from there. I've got 2 points here. I've got to use one of these 2 points. Usually you want to use the smaller numbers, okay? So -2 and 1, that's probably what we'll use here. So I'm going to plug in my -2 for my x, and I'm going to plug in a 1 for my y. A common mistake here, don't do this. People will say, oh, y equals mx plus b. I know what my slope is, it's -5/4. I'm going to plug in a -2 for my x, and I'm going to plug in a 1 for my b, and I'll solve for y. The reason people make this mistake is they say, oh, b is the y-intercept. Well, first of all, b is the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. Second of all, yeah, it's the y-intercept, but that's not what this one is, okay? This one is the y-coordinate when x is a -2. So don't fall for that trap. All right, so now we're looking at 1 equals -5/4 times a -2 plus b. Well, let's see. That's like saying a -2 over 1, right? So 1 equals +10 over 4 plus b. 10/4 reduces, that's 5/2. And my students, my traditional students that meet in class, they like to do this. They like to clear the fraction out. They like to multiply every single term by whatever the common denominator is. In this case, it's just a 2, to clear out that denominator. So now we're looking at 2 equaling 5 plus 2b. Subtract 5 to both sides. So -3 equals 2b. Divide by 2. So -3/2 equals b. And that is going to be the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. The formula, or the equation, is going to be y equals -5/4 x minus 3/2. And that is how to do this problem if you're using the slope-intercept formula. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video now because it's getting plenty long. But I'll make another one here in just a second where we'll do this using point-slope formula.